Hi, this is Laya Gavin of Team EXIT Realty Sun City, licensed broker and hiring manager for Team EXIT Realty Sun City, and we are a part of the EXIT Realty Place office. Just coming to share some information with you. I like to call them market moments that matter. In light of all the conversation that's going on with COVID-19 and how things are changing in our world, I wanted to give you some information about 3 reasons why we believe this is not a housing crisis. It is something that has changed how we do business, changed how we are living our everyday lives, changed how we are traveling, working, shopping. But I was reading an article with some research information about a comparison between this and previous housing situations. So I wanted to share this with you. One, there is a big difference between what's happening here today and what happened in the 2008 financial crisis. Think back from 2008, there's probably people that you can think of that got a mortgage and you wonder in hindsight, how could they possibly have qualified, right? Some people thought we were using the, if you can fog a mirror, you qualify for a mortgage test because things were just so out of control. This is not that kind of marketplace. 2, you also probably remember people who were treating their homes and the equity in their existing homes like it was an ATM machine. They were getting home equity lines of credit and they were using that money to buy jet skis, pay off credit card debt, go on vacations, buy toys. They weren't using it like it was a long-term investment. They were just trying to see how much more the depreciation of the house had gone up to use that money. Swipe, ATM machine. This is not that type of market. We also probably remember from 2008, especially in the Arizona market, there were so many people who decided, okay, you know what, it's easy to get a mortgage, so very little skin in the game, very little money into the investment, and then they had houses and no one to live in them. This is not that type of market right now. This is not what we're seeing. So the second thing we talk about, what we're going through right now, is not a housing crisis, is because of the fact that a recession doesn't automatically equal a housing crisis. So let's kind of go back and look at historically, out of the last 5 recessions, which the first one we can most recently think of is 2008. Out of the 4 recessions before that, only one of them had a time when housing values went down during the recession, and during that recession it only went down by 2% for home values. The other 3 out of the 4 recessions, home values actually went up by anywhere from 3 to over 6.5% during the recession. So that is positive encouragement as to why what's happening right now is not a housing crisis. And the third thing we can know is we can be confident in the things that we do know. There's a lot of uncertainties with what's happening with the coronavirus. We don't know how long it's going to last. We don't know how long it's going to take before it is under control on a massive scale. We don't know when things are going to get back to a new normal of business operations and that sort of thing. But what we do know is this. In relation to the housing market, what we do know is that no matter what's happening in the marketplace, people will always need a place to live. And what we also know is that there was previously a shortage of affordable housing. So that has not changed. We know that things that require people to have to move, those life-changing moments, things like marriages, divorces, job relocations, having new babies, kids moving out of the house, starting their own household, downsizing because they are no longer able to live on their own, or downsizing because of the divorce or because of the loss of a spouse or loved one. All of those things will continue to happen, and they don't care if it's recession or if it's COVID. So again, this is Laya Gavin with Team EXIT Realty Sun City, hoping to have given you some information as to 3 reasons why what we're seeing right now does not equate to a housing crisis. For this and more information on other real estate related matters, please do not hesitate to give us a call. We're at 623-552-3255, and we are your exit strategy from traditional real estate.